Hey everyone, Lord of Jay here. Still got some time on Mother's Day here. Reason why I'm not really celebrating Mother's Day is because, well, my mother actually passed away a little over 5 years ago. I've made some videos about it here and there, but I made an actual video about it on the day it happened. Um, so yeah, um, let's go ahead and continue more on Anastasia because I'm gonna get these videos for the next week done as much as possible. Okay, so we've got a no fight quest here, so let's just get right into it. And it's only one, so it's gonna give me a Saint Quartz at the end. Section 5, Quest Manifesto. It looks like the Yaga haven't had a chance to eat their fill like this for some time. I'm glad they were willing to share some of this with us too. I followed Director Gordal's advice on how to remove the toxins. Hopefully it turned out okay. How is it, Master? Not bad at all. You certainly are made of stern stuff, Master. Huh? You guys are picky, aren't you? Me, I don't care what I eat as long as it fills me up. What is it, kid? Who's that hairless Yaga? You mean me? Uh-huh. Are you a ghost? Doesn't it hurt your face not having fur on it? All the time, but I don't let it bother me. Wow. Come on, kid, get out of here. Gotta say, though, I was expecting the Rebel Army to be more army-ish. Okay. Between all the kids and old folks here, this is more like a refugee camp than anything. Right you are, Paxi. So far as I can tell, only 60% of these Yaga are fit for combat at most. The most we could hope for from the remaining is backup, and even that is bad. And even that is, at best, a faint hope. There you are, Solaria. I see the applicant is here too. Let's be perfectly clear about one thing. Yes, our goals are aligned in that we both desire to overthrow Ivan the Terrible. That does not mean that we will be taking orders from you. Don't worry, I won't expect you to either. For one thing, we can't hope to take on the Operniki with our respective abilities getting each other's way. To fight them is to fight a force of nature. However, you are generally powerful, so I would hate to lose that power for our side. So to start, I'd like to see how you do as a reserve corps, as I determine your utility. In particular, I have missions that I have been putting off for a long time that require a small, elite team. So far, I've been going out on my own and managing the best I can, but I'm also this army's leader. I don't fear death, but I can have the entire army shutting. But I can't have the entire army shutting down while they wait for me to return. Would you undertake these missions in my stead? Pardon me, Miss Atalanta. My apologies for interrupting you, and remotely at that. I believe that you heard about how us and Miss Solaria and Miss Caroline. But please allow us to introduce ourselves properly. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am a servant, just like you. And this is... Hi there, I am Leonardo da Vinci. I have my reasons for my spirit origin being in low power mode. But we'll just skip all that for now, if you don't mind. Atalanta, I'm a servant for proper human history, just like you. I'm a genius, so don't be afraid to ask for help if you've got a tricky problem. That said, there's still a lot we don't know. Since we only just came to this world. Do you mind if I ask you a question? Child hero? Are you altered too? Well, no matter. We were wrong to refuse a request from a child. What is it you wish to know? Why don't you tell us about that huge tree? From what we've been told, It sounds like it's a fairly recent development. You wouldn't happen to know what it is, would you? You mean the tree so large it appears to support the entire world? There's a tree like that in my own mythology, but... No, I doubt that tree and this one have anything to do with one another. I'm sorry to say I do not know what it is either. However, my spy in Yaga Moscow did tell me one thing. Oh? What is it? I suppose it would be wrong to withhold this until you have completed your end of the deal I wish to make. Doing so would only raise your hopes to an unreasonable degree. All we have is a name. A name? Yes, it is called the Tree of Emptiness. I'm told the human-looking court mage was muttering it to himself during a walk around the city. Apparently he said the Tree of Emptiness still hasn't taken root. The Tree of Emptiness, eh? Shrouds itself into clouds, with clouds in lieu of leaves. A cloud tree, if you will. For the time being, I will see that I can find out what I can find out about this Tree of Emptiness from our database. I doubt my search will prove fruitful, though. Do what you wish. Now, what about you? Will you undertake this mission for me? You bet. Thank you. Paxi, you go with them, as they are still unfamiliar with this land. Since you are a hunter, I trust you know how to use a gun. Does that mean you're going to let me join? If that is what you want. Well, I do have my own grudge against the Obrechnicki. A grudge that alone will not see you to the end of this battle. You must make a choice, and hold it with all your conviction. Otherwise, the Russian blizzard will swallow you up in an instant. I know that. Then here's your first mission. I want you to journey to the nearby village and pass out our manifesto. Manifesto? We want Elder Yaga to know that the Liberal Army exists, and that our goal is to overthrow Ivan the Terrible and wipe out the Obrechnicki. And, if possible, we would like their help in procuring food and medicine. You got any idea how risky that is? What are you going to do in one of these if one of these Yaga squeals on us? Should that happen, I want you to handle it however you feel is necessary. Not the most comprehensive of plans. Still, we will need assistance from other villages if we are to campaign in such a vast land. Now, we'd like to make a request of our own. You can help us procure these. I can get you the demonic beast fangs and column cores now. Here's what we have from those we killed earlier. Let me have them now as an advance for this mission. What about the rest? What do you think we are? We are the rebel army. We never have enough supplies to go around. I can only give you the fangs and cores because we have little need for them. As for the rest, well, there are cities that have sworn total allegiance to Ivan the Terrible. I'd like to capture a number of them at some point. If you can help me do that, I'll consider helping you find the rest. How does that sound? Sounds good to me. Let's go with that. I'm the one calling shots around here. Thank you. Everything goes on me first. You do not make decisions for yourself in the field. Understand? Well, what is your answer? I suppose that is acceptable. See, it is done, Solaria. All that fuss for nothing. Good. Now I have marked the villages I want you to go to on this map. Make sure you visit all of them. I'll check into the shortest routes to each from here. Thank you, Holmes. Good, we're finally finding our footing. Now we can start moving forward. Do you think you can stop by the shadow border first? We'd like you to bring back the food you just acquired. I'm also told there is something else that needs to be done before you begin the repairs. Come on, Master, let's get going. How is it moving so fast? I'll optimize the columns for speed. I certainly hope that they could move at least this fast. So this is what a real magcraft is like, huh? Damn, I should have been amazed myself. I'm afraid it's not that simple, Paxi. Avi Kedemar is one of the most famous Kabbalists in history. It would take at least 10 generations for an inordinate mage to reach this level of magecraft. Thank you much, but all I did was attempt many different casting experiments to find what I was looking for. What were you looking for? My final goal was to create a golem that will be known as the Primordial Man. A golem that can guide my people in their time of suffering and help them build a new Eden. Regrettably, I did not live long enough to see that wish was fulfilled. Still, I am glad the knowledge I gained along the way is serving to protect humanity now. Okay, we're coming up on a village. Better get off these things, or they might spark a riot. A good point. Farewell then. I'll disable them for now. Are we going back to the screen? Most likely, because this has got the connecting. Yeah, we got the St. Quartz from this. Okay, apparently we're going to the first village. And we're fighting berserkers and archers. So that most likely means it's going to be my all Lancer team. Or at least 2 Lancers and a certain caster I think is in that team. Yeah, I think it's in that team. Alright, so that will be for the next mission. Now, that'll be for the next video. Until next time, this is Lowell James saying thank you all for watching. Take care of yourselves.